showdown. The rivalry once thought dead and gone, but it is back. And now we find out who gets the right to lay claim to the football-obsessed state of Texas. This matchup has had all kinds of great moments, and we're ready for some more. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Longhorns offense will take the field first. A&M able to pull out a close one the last time they saw the Longhorns.
That was a crazy game. We were all there. You remember that? The energy in the stadium, Bevo drooling on the sidelines. They were bragging for a long time since then, David.
And so much bad blood, different conferences, leaving each other, not playing. The feud just continues to grow.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the gun, running back gets to give. There he goes. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. Quick completion to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Amatova. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Looking for a man. It's Gray. Gets it out fast. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The 12th man, more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Longhorns will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So Texas A&M's offense will go to work for the first time today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressed.
Oh, he's got some space. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Here comes the Texas offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Past the first down marker and still running. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Play action on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Amatova. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. Defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the first down. Looking for space. It's Hawkins. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Back to pass, it's great. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. The returner will field it and bring it back.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Hunt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off again. He's down thrown 20 interception. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Avant. Complete. Turns it on at midfield. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. To the air on first down. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. After after the incompletion. They go back up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Just keep slinging it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He shanked it. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's great. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Hits the open man. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Touchdown, Longhorns! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Clemson is ahead early in Death Valley, but that's not exactly Trevor Lawrence out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over South Carolina. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We're going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quick strike complete. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. And the Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Wide out trying to get it in. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
And the Longhorns will try to punch it in on first and goal. The corners are walked up tight. Dropping back, it's Gray. Looking to get it in. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. Trying to power it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Looking to throw, it's Avant. Got his man on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
They'll go to the ground. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's got his man, makes the grab. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they...
Turning it on! Discards him with the stiff arm. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
The Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's great. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. After back-to-back misfires, they're hoping this time's the charm on 3rd and goal. Wants to throw it. Buys a little time with his feet. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Looking to throw on first down. They face a pretty tall, right down the middle. Inside the 30. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Back's looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Trying to barrel in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He splits the uprights. They are forced to settle for the field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. On the move, it's Hawkins. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll ride the hot hand. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To throw, it's Gray. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover. Pick up the first. Motion from the wideout. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Oh, better look out. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Sends it back in motion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Damatova. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Takes it from the gun on third down. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger.
Texas, 27. Texas A&M, 3.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They've got a long road ahead of them. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
And now this offense will take the field again. Scanning the field, it's Gray. The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. On the run, it's Hawkins. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's caught downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Got the quick pass.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that quarterback be going the other direction.
Texas A&M going quickly. Looking for a man. It's Avant. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quick release by the QB. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabs it in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one. Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. From the gun, the ground game. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Back to the ground with the running back. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, the Lone Star Showdown is among the most bitter rivalries in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads. And we've got to start our report by shouting out that quarterback. My man was dropping dimes like a bank robber, one after another, right on the money, spreading the wealth. Are you picking up on the theme here, people? Long ways to go, I know. But if this continues, that young man is going to be cashing in more ways than one. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Texas A&M and Texas plays out.
And the Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. Inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. He's got him, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it to Vaught. The screen, he's got wheels. At the 35, he's loose. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. 2nd down, he'll throw it. On target. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. The home team is just destroying the competition today, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team has done nothing to stop this offense. This is ugly today. They're up by 17 over Kennesaw State. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Handoff to the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Dropping back, it's Gray. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Longhorns are marching down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Damatova. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The play action fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his man in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Avant. Works the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. A&M comes back out with another 1st down.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Soft spot in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Hauls it in. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Off the play fake. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Gray. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. They did just there.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the right. Complete on the comeback. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quick release on the RPO. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. To the air, it's Avant. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Back open in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. Might be changing the route. Tries to get it on the ground. There he goes. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive.
Second down.
It's complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Back to throw, it's Gray. Finds his tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run play action. Shoots it to the left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll leave it with him. Slithers into space. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that rain is coming to an end. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Avant. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds the tight end. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Coming up, fourth down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On target over the middle. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Great place to start for this offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Here's the handoff. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Touchdown, Texas! And the stomping has commenced. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Avant. Quickly out to the tight end.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen.
Got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The week has been immersed in midnight yells, barbecue smells, a sea of crowds in the fall colors, and the Lone Star Showdown ends with Texas hooking up and getting the victory over the Aggies. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.